Well, it hit my phone. It hit my phone as we was like setting up. So it's like that post is like 20 minutes fresh. Like it's a fresh post. So it's that they just what up? Nike? I been saw them. I been saw those Kazuya shoes. Shit, fix the game. Hold on, let me send you the invite for Streets of Rage. All right, we live. I'm about to I'm just give me a second to post the links around it because the live stream the link ain't up yet. So give me a second. Yeah, it's still froze on my side. So they may or may not hear me, but I can't on my end I can't even press play yet. EVO 2024. Word up. All right, so welcome back to another episode of the OG Gamers Podcast. I'm your host, Open Mind, along with your other host, Hidden Jews. And we back again to discuss the events of EVO. EVO seems like it's winding down. It's about to be over. I guess it's the last day. Probably got some more fights left that we ain't watching or care about. But we got to get into... Yeah, we got to get into everything that's happened. A lot has happened in the last, just over the weekend. It's this week, man. So let's get into it. We finna jump into survival mode, Streets of Rage, and jump into these topics, man. I done already passed the links around. So pass it to you, Jews. I'm going to mute the mic. They just put out a Heihachi trailer. I thought Heihachi was dead, Harada. But anyway, I'm muting. I'm going to let Jews pop off, and I'm going to jump in, you know what I'm saying, and piggyback off Jews. Go ahead, bro.
Let's call you a time traveler, because I'm slapping you to the middle of next week.
I mean, it ain't the first time. I just know you want to. I know you want to pop off about it. So we got a lot of shit to talk about. Okay. Okay. All right, so hold on one sec. Hold on one sec, Juice. I can't hear you on my live, on my YouTube. So I don't know what it is, but your mic is not coming through on my YouTube live. All right, no, I can't. I ain't got no sound from you. So hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. Let's see right here. see about here. Because I ain't got no sound from you on the live. I can hear you in the chat, but I just can't hear you on the live stream. Hold on, let me see what's up. I ain't got no sound from you. Let me see what's up. Hold on, let's get the sound right, because I don't want to sound like I'm talking to myself. I can hear you in the chat. Okay. Just trying to get out. We got some technical difficulties, y'all. Bear with us a second. Trying to make sure Jews can be heard. Yep, your volume is up, and yeah, I don't know why I can't hear you. Hold up, let me see this. Voice chat settings. Allow your voice. Well, just make sure you share your voice is on. I don't know why I can't hear you. Chat connect, voice chat connection. Yeah, you. Yeah, I got you all. I got everything set up, so I don't know why I can't hear you. Just make sure you share your voice is on. I mean, I can kind of hear you on the YouTube, but it's like really low. Yeah, because it's. I mean, I can kind of hear you on the YouTube, but it's like. Yeah, like you loud in my ear, but I just cannot hear you on the YouTube live. Yeah. Barely though. I can hear you barely on the YouTube live, but just your voice is it's real faint in the YouTube. It's just not nearly as loud as mine. I mean, yeah, like you loud in my ear, but barely though. I can hear you barely on the YouTube. Hold on, let me listen to me. Let me try this. Let me turn the game volume down. The game volume. Hold on,
that's allowed. All right. That might be better.
Let me try this.
All right, yo. Everything should be good now? Come on, people. I know y'all hear me, man. I'm talking so loud. I probably smell my breath.
There you go. All right, there you go. All right. I got you on live. There we go. All right. Let's go. So I hear you on the YouTube now. Like so back to popping off, because we was popping off. Yeah. We was mad about something. I don't know what we was mad about.
Yeah. What was it about? EVO. We talking about EVO.
All right, so I'm gonna say this. I just looked at the Heihachi clip right before we went live. So the clip just came out like as we was going live. So the clip ain't that old. It just popped off. I'm not necessarily excited or hated. Like, I don't have a problem with Heihachi. He don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's not a character I'm gonna be using.
You know my issue though. You know my damn issue.
I know your issue. I'm fucking lame. You get all these characters except the character you want.
Yeah, I'm mad I had to wait till damn season 3 to get my character, and when I finally got my character, I got a new game. But then y'all gonna give us chlamydia before you give me a character that's been in all the damn games.
But what happened to Heihachi being completely dead? Like, what's up with that? What is up with that? Like, Harada, come on, fam. But you know what? We should have known he was lying when he said he was finna ban everybody for cheating. Ain't nobody get banned for cheating.
That's true. That's
Nobody
true.
got banned, bro.
That is
Did
true.
nobody get banned for real? Because they want that money. They shut y'all. They said that, all right, we'll ban people just to shut everybody up for the time being to quit sitting him inbox and talk about this guy's cheating. He rage quit. Ban him. Ban his account. I want a whole IP ban. Like, and all them dudes that was complaining about bans still stuck in blue rank. They still
That's
ain't
true.
like I nigga like it's been the game. Get this right here. That right there. The fact that everybody who cried and complained still stuck down in the lower ranks, even though people who supposedly got banned. I'm like, that don't. In other words, you can't keep making all these excuses as to why you're not doing good on the game. It's not everybody else's fault. It's your fault. Somebody cheating. Yes, they are cheating. Yes, they are. I ain't gonna downplay or dismiss somebody to say people ain't cheating in lag switches. I fought these cheaters and these lag switchers on my way up to rank up. I'm saying at some point, that tired excuse ain't nobody want to hear no more. Even when I play seldom, like when I just jump on checking just to sometimes I check the leaderboard and see that I fell down from 7 to 8 or 9 or something. So I jump back in rank, grab a few fights, push myself back to 7, turn it back off. Because I'm determined to be in the number 7 Leroy. That's where I want to be. I don't necessarily want to be number 1. Number 7 is fine with me. But going weeks without playing Tekken, I fall down that list here. But I might fall to 10 instead of, you know what I'm saying? I'll fight a little bit, win some matches, and push myself back to 7, turn it off. I'm still fighting cheaters. I'm still fighting lag switchers. You know what I'm saying? I'm still facing these people, but I'm beating them too. It's annoying. It's aggravating. I won and done. I ain't going sets. But I still was able to overcome, in other words, the thing that everybody was complaining about, which is, you know, these people cheating, they making it hard for me to rank up, which is a legitimate thing. But Harada didn't ban them. So now what you gonna do? You see what I'm saying? Like, so let me say, so what you gonna do about it now? They didn't get banned. They still on the game. They still cheating and mod switching, mod scripting with they PC scripts. It's still going on. So now what? It's been 6 months. You feel me? So after why you gotta like figure out a way around that stuff and do you and get yours instead of complaining about other people.
They made new ways to be able to cheat on Xbox. I showed last night. I mean, the dude I was playing with, he was able to control when my inputs were coming out.
Word. That's crazy.
It was like a slight delay on everything that I was doing. And there was no like game delay.
I think I've only had that one time, that situation, on one PC opponent. I ain't seen that happen to me yet since that one time, and that was a couple months ago.
Yeah. And the guy in particular, like, if it wouldn't have been for that specific guy, I would have never like thought that's what was going on. I was just like, okay, I'm rusty anyway. It ain't nothing.
Right, you told yourself like, I know I pressed that button, man. I gotta press it better next time. Like you started second guessing yourself.
And so then it's like, okay, I started slowing down. And it's like, okay, I'm just gonna focus on jabbing. Now I'm lazy, just do a couple jabs, try and use safe jabs, try and interrupt. And then it was like, oh, your jabs are working. Now all of a sudden your jabs is coming out like a half a second after you press them.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember this dude from PlayStation. He's an Xbox player, and so I think he's one of those guys that just like has all the platforms.
Mm-hmm.
And just be like fighting himself to rank up and shit like that. What do they call those guys?
I don't know. But speaking of EVO 2024, it's a lot of games, a lot of DLCs and announcements that happen. First of all, big shout out to Jesse Wright and Team Corup. Team Corup was able to get a booth over there in EVO, man, and people was playing that joint, posting content. That Corup the fighting game. So man, yo, matter of fact, I should have sent you that. I should have probably sent you that trailer before we started. That Corup trailer is looking nice, bro. Like, get this right here. They're running walk fast speed. Corup the fighting game. So far, what it's looking like, bro. I'm gonna have to get Jules into this because it's like it's even if you don't like, the fighting game, like the opponents versus opponents. I remember Jesse posting like some information on Twitter about it. I ain't seen no clips, but some information about the game having offline content, like a beat 'em up style like this, like what we're doing. I don't know what it's gonna. I don't know what it is or what he just mentioned it. So I got my own wild imagination about it, which is like maybe not this what we're doing, beat 'em up, but it's something like a story mode where you're not fighting real people. You're not fighting humans. You're fighting the CPU and hordes of enemies like this.
Okay.
So,
Hold on, I'm sharing this damn link.
What happened?
Okay, there we go. I'm trying to share the link.
So I'm thinking, and that's just from a tweet that he put out some while back. I just remembered him tweeting about it. I'd like to say I don't know what to even begin to tell you what that might look like. But I'm thinking that if the game is just too difficult for people to fight against with real people, I'm thinking there's something for people to do. You know what I'm saying? When they not fighting humans. Some type of story mode or some type of beat 'em up mode. I'm not saying beat 'em up mode. That's just because we're playing a beat 'em up game, so it's on my mind. But some type of mode where you're not facing human opponents, right? You facing, the CPU and stuff like that. And I'm thinking like that could be a good idea if everybody really jump on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's in other words, I'm gonna play the fighting game version of it where I'm facing people because I like Marvel vs. Capcom, and they did an interview with Jesse at EVO where he would talk about how he was trying to make a Marvel vs. Capcom type of game, and I was thinking that about Corp. I was like, yeah. So his interview kind of like confirmed my thoughts about the game, like the little clips the clips he's put out up to this point. I've been saying to myself, this game looks like Marvel vs. Capcom. With hyper realistic graphics. I'm saying it to myself, just period. And then for him to say that on the mic at EVO to the crowd when they interviewed him, I was like, okay, it's a good feeling, when you write about some stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
So
that's dope, though.
So the creator of the game basically confirmed my thoughts. Like, yeah, he was aiming for that type of feel, Marvel vs. Capcom type of feel, but the graphics look hyper realistic. And I'm thinking to myself, well, that's different. Nobody's done that before. That's new. And you know what I'm saying? These cast of characters, there's a lot of black people on this cast of characters, bro. There's a lot of black folks. Black women and men. Not just one token black guy or one token black girl. A lot of them characters on course is black folks. You know what I'm saying? Just they good guys and bad guys, but they still black people. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a token Asian guy in the game. It's like a token. His name is Sherman. He's the token Asian in the game. He knows. He looked like because Sherman is in the trailer doing Taekwondo type stuff. And so far, I only see the only person who's not black was that character so far. And then the other couple of characters got on masks and stuff. So I like what I saw, and I can't wait to play Corrupt, the fighting game. Because we can easily talk about Guilty Gear. We can easily talk about the Tekkens and the Street Fighter, SNK, the Capcom versus SNK stuff. That's an easy go-to. But nobody's talking about Corrupt that much. And not that they don't want to. I just want to big up. I just want to be the different person. Like, it's easy to grab some clicks and views and say, Capcom versus SNK is dropping, and which we will get into. But I just want to highlight that game, Corrupt, the fighting game. I want to highlight that on this episode because I want to be different. I don't want to be like the crowd. I don't want to just do what everybody else do and talk about what everybody else talk about. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for Corrupt to drop, bro. So big shout out to Jesse Wright, man. And then they interviewed him where he said something to the effect of he'd been working on this game for 15 years. Or something, right? Now, I wasn't expecting that interview. I just saw the clip and I clicked on it. I was like, just to hear the man talk, you see him posting, but you don't know what he sound like. You know what I'm saying? He said he'd been working on this game for 15 years, bro. He in his 30s, but he started 15 years ago drawing the characters and designing, developing the characters, and now he is about to. So my mind that won me over right there. Like, yo, man, fam, been working on this joint for 15 years. That's crazy. Now I really want to buy it just to support the journey, just to support the time and dedication that he put into something like that. To stick with something for 15 years, bro. A video game at that. That's not that. Don't unless you got a big budget or something. Nobody. That's unheard of. So this is like a passion project for him. And I don't know this dude from a can of paint. I just see him on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Saw him posting a year back about this game, and I just been tuned in ever since. Like, I don't know the guy. I just felt like he deserves our support, right? We can easily support Street Fighter and Capcom, SNK, and Mortal Kombat and Tekken. We can easily do that, all of us. And that game 2KO or something, the League of Legends fighting game, Project L, whatever they call it. You know, these games that Maximilian Dude and Rufamonger keep talking about, they won't talk about Corrupt. I feel like I want to talk about Corrupt then. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's gonna take the community for a game like that to grow. And then he said his dev team is only like 6 people. The dev team is six total people or something like that. It's just him and 5 other guys
on the same page.
Right, and on top of that, for me it don't feel like a money grab. Right? Yeah. It just don't feel like that for me. It don't take it. It just, to me, it don't feel like a money grab on Jesse's part. It feels like this man just trying to give us a dope game. And, of course, he should make some money off of it. Like, I ain't saying don't buy it or don't give him no money, but I think the intent behind it is to give us a game and not necessarily just, you know, get rich and and tell us to suck it up and deal with it like Heihachi does. I mean, not Harada, I mean. I called him Heihachi, but I meant to say Harada, but...
Same difference.
I just feel like Tekken is just getting to the point where it's like, y'all just trying to take money. Because I don't even want to play Tekken no more like that for real. I don't. I'm
going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. Bring Julia back. Try this dumb shit. Bring Julia back. How the fuck you got 17 versions of Heihachi? I can't get one version of Michelle or JC.
You say you get 17 versions of Heihachi. It's crazy, man.
Like you got a bald one, you got the Heihachi with the titties, you got the Heihachi with the titties and the cuda. You got all kinds of Heihachis, but you cannot get one Julia, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Heihachi at all, man. Like, I wasn't expecting Heihachi at all.
After I learned how to wave dash and how to do perfect electrics and this BS, and it's like, I don't care. I just want Julia. Like, literally, I would have never started playing with Reina. And I love Reina. Let's not get it twisted. She really is my second favorite character. Like, you know, I play Wazuka a lot, and I was waiting on June and shit, but nah, I love Reina. I still wouldn't have touched fucking Reina if Julia was out. I'm so heated about the shit. I'm over here pressing buttons. I don't even know where I'm at. I'm looking for the damn suspenders. Where the damn jungle juice at? There's one. Oh shit, I should save you down. How the hell you hit me after I do that? Y'all don't even hit me. Bitch, that's why you took that to the gut.
Yes, he was trying
to get you some jungle juice, man.
He was trying to get it, man. Yeah. All right, so I need some jungle juice on next stage.
Yeah, we gotta get you some jungle juice ASAP.
Yes.
Oh, who won? I think Arslan won.
Arslan won? Of course Arslan won.
Oh no, winners final. He just beat Atif. I think they still got a grand final, right? Let me go over here and fight Suge Knight.
I know, right? Suge Knight.
It's a crazy world when you come to think about it. Suge Knight might have been a good guy in that whole situation.
I never felt like Suge Knight was responsible for Tupac death anyway. I've always felt like Diddy was responsible for that.
Oh snap! Yeah, man.
Like I personally feel like Diddy had something to do with it. Maybe he didn't do to pull the trigger, because I think Diddy had something to do with Biggie dying too. Because a rapper is worth more dead than they are alive.
Yeah, I mean, you see, he damn got paid for 25 years ago for that man, like, and never paid his parent, never paid his mother.
Never paid his mom. And this, we talk about Biggie.
Not until the music wasn't worth nothing.
It was worth something. But we talking about Diddy, who wanna.
No, I mean, it's not worth what it was 10, 15, 20 years ago. When he should have paid his mother.
I definitely agree, but like I said, we dealing with greed, bro. Like Diddy is going down for one.
Yeah.
He's going down because of his ways, and the greed of the industry. Oh, I'm finna smoke too. We could let me chill. Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. So don't go through the thing.
I'm not.
But I think the greed of the industry, just the greed of people, period, will make you do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. And then the power, man, that power. They might love the power more than the money and shit. Just the fact that I got control over everybody around me, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
People with power, they don't ever want to give it up. That's one thing they don't want to give up.
And TJ Storm just inboxed me the Heihachi clip.
Damn, bro. I gotta check this shit out. I'm so fucking pissed about that, people. If we weren't playing Streets of Rage, I would have my camera on, but I kind of like to see the whole screen when I'm playing Streets of Rage. But, nah, man. Come on. How you gonna bring back Great Poppy and not damn Junior Mafia?
Yo, I don't even care that Heihachi is coming. Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna be playing Tekken 8. I'm just not gonna be playing it like that. I don't care.
Oh shit, bro. I can't front, like, I'm gonna be back on it, especially like, I think I'm on day 18, 19 or whatever, not drinking and shit.
I mean, yeah, I'll play with you and TJ Storm, right? I'll play with y'all, like, y'all wanna link up and behind the scenes. Cause TJ Storm still hits me up, bro, and be like, "Yo, man, you at the house?" I'm like, "Yeah." Get on real quick. I need to warm up, cause he's not necessarily trying to fight me. He's trying to warm up before he plays Tekken. And if I'm just at the house and I'm not doing nothing, he would rather warm up with me, and then go. We'll probably go a 5-set, 6-set, or something like that. Cause usually when he hit me up, I'm probably busy doing something, and I'll stop what I'm doing just to play with TJ Storm. Like I'm more than likely in the middle of something when he hit me up. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, "You home?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm home." But I don't like, unless it's just really, really busy and I just can't do it, I'll jump on and play with TJ Storm, because I know he's not trying to rumble with me. He's just trying to warm up before he jump into rank. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So I do that. And you too. Like, if I'm home and you just like, "Yo, man, you home? You busy?" And I'm like, "Nah, what's up? I run a few rounds with me real quick. I'm finna run in the rank real quick. I need to warm up." Heck yeah, I'll jump on with you and just warm you up for rank. Because I'm not competitive. I'm a god of destruction. I don't need to do anything. I'm good. Like, if y'all trying to rank up and y'all need me to like warm y'all up or something, it's not competitive. This is to get you ready for rank. Don't worry about beating up on me. If I don't care. Like, this is nothing personal. It's not like I'm better than y'all or nothing like that. I done reached my goal, and y'all still grinding. So if I can help in any way, that's all I'm doing. I'm just here to help at this point. My role now is to help my boys. Just to help y'all. That's like my role.
Not no crabs in the bucket shit. You gonna help? You know what I mean? You get up, you throw that rope down, and you help pull the next man up.
I'm doing. Pause. It's the same thing as if I hit a lick, I got rich. Exactly what you just said. I'm just trying to pull my boys up, and I ain't throwing nothing in nobody's face or acting like I'm the shit or I'm the best at everything. Nah, fam, like, it's none of that with me. It's all love with me, especially you and TJ Storm. Like, I'm here to help. I'm like, anything I know that I want to give you some shit they doing. Yo, they doing this. Watch out for this. Like, I'm gonna hit y'all up and tell you. Because if I see it as a god of destruction, I know y'all gonna see it and in y'all ring. So I'll pass that knowledge to you and TJ Storm and say, yo, they doing this, they doing that. You better watch this, better watch that. So when you jump in the ring, you go on your little win streak. Why not?
Yo,
in other words, people been cheating on Tekken this whole time. It's nothing for me to give y'all some tech, bro. Give y'all some insider information if I see some. Why not? Why can't I do that? That ain't cheating. That ain't cheating at all. I'm helping my boys, helping my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Why? Look, and I feel like this. If I could be God of destruction, y'all could be God of destruction. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely not a flex on my part. Like I'm trying to flex on my brothers. Heck no. I want all of us to have God of destruction rank on our next to our names. You know
every time I hit this joint, every time I hit it, I get knocked away, completely away. Now I gotta go get this apple. There we go.
So speaking of EVO, some more stuff come out. I do want to lightly touch on SNK. SNK versus Capcom is coming out. That's a game that kind of me and TJ Storm met on in the arcades back in the early 2000s. That was one of the games, right? It wasn't just Tekken. Like I said, I always tell a story about the Tekken tournament, but what people don't know is before me and TJ Storm got cool, it wasn't Tekken. It was SNK versus Capcom, Capcom versus SNK, Marvel versus Capcom 2. It was a lot of those games in that arcade that we both frequented. And that's what we both had in common, me and TJ Storm. So the fact that SNK versus Capcom is being re-released, which will be out tomorrow, by the way, for PlayStation people, is out on Steam. It's out on Steam, but it'll be out on PlayStation tomorrow for anybody that want to play it. It's a re-release. It's a throwback retro game, and it's kind of like when I saw the EVO trailer, because they've been announcing stuff at EVO. I'm like, yo. I immediately text TJ Storm and I was like, yo, did you see this? And then he called me and we started celebrating because just reminiscing, because that's our past like that. Like Capcom versus SNK, Street Fighter versus Street Fighter Cross Tekken, like that. Those are the games me and TJ Storm played a lot. And he's the reason, he's the main reason why I played multiple fighting games. He's the reason. Growing up with him in my younger years in the early 2000s, like year 2001 and beyond, TJ Storm is the reason that I frequent and play other genres of fighting games. Because when I would go kick it with him at his house, we finally got cool and started really getting to know each other outside of the arcade, I saw that he had all of the games I had never heard of, imports from Japan, bro. Like TJ Storm had everything. So he put me on to a lot of stuff. All I knew was Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and Tekken. Right? And because I'm from Detroit, I moved to Louisiana, and I'm just, I'm 19 years old, 18 years old, just living, away from home, trying to, exist. So I found that was my crew, that was my hangout spot. Instead of going to the club, I was at the arcade. Instead of being at a strip club, running around chasing girls, I was at the arcade. And we the same faces be at that arcade, bro. Like TJ Storm's face was there. I ain't know his name at the time, but I definitely knew his face because he was always in that joint, just like I was always in that joint. So the fact that this game is dropping, it's nostalgia for me. I can't wait. It'll be out tomorrow though. So by the time this live stream is out tomorrow, we'll be able to get it probably midnight or something. I like it. I like the fact that it's coming out. I wish they had gave us Capcom versus SNK re-release, but it's cool. SNK versus Capcom still got my boy Mr. Karate on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be playing with Mr. Karate. That's my dude.
How much is it?
I ain't see the price yet, but it should be no more than $20. I ain't see no price, but I don't see it costing no more. I don't see it costing past $20 if it's 20. Because if it's more than 20, I'm not going to buy it. Because, stop it. It's just Capcom versus SNK. It's not worth any more than $20. Don't make me spend no more than 20.
No doubt.
But it's like I said, it's a game. I got to learn how to play all over again. I'm a scrub. I'm rusty. So I'm going to probably get online and get my butt beat on that game. But I played enough. I'll figure it out. I sent you the invite for the round 2.
Yeah, I was debating too, man, because I got about 10 minutes before I need to call and see if I need to go to work.
Okay. So we got 10 minutes left on the show?
10 minutes left on the show. We still ain't talked about Joe Biden, or we have talked about Joe Biden?
No, about to do that right now. Joe Biden dropped out the presidential race, bro. But it don't bother me though, because you know what? I feel like this. We need a black woman president. We need that.
Michelle, if we're gonna have a black woman president, it need to be Michelle, but she said she don't want none of that smoke.
She don't want to deal with America's BS. I feel like Kamala is gonna shut a lot of people up. You know what I'm saying? Who don't? I don't want Trump. I'll take Kamala, because Trump is literally on some other shit. Like I did enough research to know why a Trump presidency wouldn't be good for anybody, not black or white, doesn't matter who it is. If you ain't rich, a Trump presidency is just you're gonna be living in poverty. Like, he's about to make it hard for regular people to just work, bro. Like, you can't even just work and exist. And one thing I want to say, now that I'm on the mic, of course, I got a lot of black male Trump supporters or black Trump supporters that then, stop fucking with me online, unfollow me or whatever. I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna say this though. Every presidential election, you got that group of black people that say something to the effect of, "It don't matter who the president is, I'm gonna get my hustle on because don't know president, don't matter to me. I'm black. We get it out the mud and that mentality." I'm gonna say this to those people: ain't y'all tired of hustling and getting it out the mud? You see what I'm saying? It kind of does matter who's in office, because your hustle depends on who's in office. You might not think of it that way, but I want to educate some people who, just because now I'm on a mic and I'm not typing, I'm going to educate some people a little bit on civics, right? Everybody that's listening, for a second. Everybody that's listening, right now, check your wallet. If you got a driver's license or an ID, that's attached to the government that you live in. A lot of people are like, the government, it don't matter who in office. The government don't have nothing to do with my life. Don't have no effect on my life. Yes, it does. Every day. Just because you don't pay attention to something doesn't mean that something is not affecting your life. You got a government document in your pocket called a driver's license. You got a government document in your pocket called a birth certificate. You got a government document in your pocket called a social security card. Those are 3 government issued documents that depends on who's in office. Depend on who's in office. Determine where your direction gonna go. The mayor of your city, the governor of your state, the senator, all these different political positions that you don't want to think about or hear or pay attention to. Your ability to start a business depends on who's in office. A lot of people black folks need to have their own and start a business. We do need to have our own. We do need to start a business. We do need to own land. All of these things require government involvement. You can't buy a house without a permit. The permit is regulated or issued by a government, not the government of the state you in. Everything you do is attached to some form of politics, civics. It doesn't necessarily have to be the president of the United States, but your local mayor, city council person, DA, or judge, all these people are affecting your life every day, just even if you don't know their names or care if they Republican or Democrat. Doesn't matter, because you just feel like, I don't want to learn about this. This is boring. This ain't got nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with you. Even if you don't participate, you're still going to be affected. I don't vote and I ain't going to vote. Okay, you're still going to be affected by who's in office. And they're going to determine what you can and can't do. You can't start a business if the government in your city makes it hard for you to start a business. The bank account, the very bank that you go to put your money in, is regulated by a government. Government regulations regulate the bank that you go to cash your check at, withdraw money out of, ATM machine. As people keep saying that the government don't matter, it don't matter, it don't matter. Yes, it does. So if you Democrat or Republican, you gotta have some involvement in the election process. And you don't necessarily got to know everything about these elected officials. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you need to have some basic level knowledge. That way you can at least join the conversation, because your livelihood and your quality of life is determined by who's in office. Your quality of life. And people, you don't realize it until it's time to realize it. Like shit don't bother you until it's right in your face. When somebody snatched the rug from under your ass, you be like, wait, what happened? What happened? The rug got snatched up under you because you didn't vote. Now you got a different person in office that then made it exponentially difficult for you to function in your space, in your city, in your state, in your county. And the president that's in office also has an influence on the smaller governments that's in your local area, like your mayor and like, for example, the local government, your mayor, city council person needs some aid or some type of relief to help the citizens of their state. Well, they got to pitch that to the Senate and the Congress and individuals higher up. So the mayor of your city has to answer to the president of the United States or the senator or the governor. These people who you don't want to be bothered with or care to vote for or be part of the election process of, your mayor of your city got to answer to those people. So maybe you don't care who they are, but the mayor of your city got to go to those people in order to help you get the aid in your city, the school built or the bridge fixed or the pothole fixed. You got potholes in your city, the mayor can't just pull money out of his or her ass and do it. They gotta ask Congress or like, I don't know if it's Congress. I might be saying it wrong. But they gotta go outside or above themselves. So the governor of the state, the senator of the state, and the senator and the governor of the state gotta get certain permissions from the president, from the United States Congress to do certain things in their state. They run their states, but not 100%. There's a lot to it. I could go on all day because I know you ain't got much time. But Biden dropping out doesn't bother me because I'm cool with Kamala Harris. I'm not bothered by Biden dropping out. What's bothering me is people checking out and deciding not to participate, and then fuck around and let Trump get it back in there, and then you wake up and realize everything you've been plotting and planning on doing with yourself is being put on hold because of the president that's under office. He's trying to enact laws to make it hard for you to do anything. And if he get his way, you're not gonna be able to do nothing you're trying to do. You fuck what your dreams are. Generational wealth. I'm trying to build generational wealth for my people. Well, you can't do that shit if you got the wrong people in office. You can't build generational wealth if the right motherfuckers ain't elected. It's a dream at the end of the day. You need certain, and ain't necessarily got to be a Democrat, it's a person. You need certain elected officials to allow certain dreams to come true for you. Otherwise, you're just dreaming. You just talking and you just hustling. And you're going to stay hustling forever because the reason you have to hustle as a minority is because of who's in office that made it difficult for you to exist. The reason you got to hustle in the first place instead of you being able to just get it with ease like everybody else. It's not because you black, it's because of who's in office. So the narrative isn't, I'm a black person, therefore I gotta hustle to make it. No, you're a black person who's living under a certain government that enacted laws for your black ass to make you hustle. The right person in office, you wouldn't have to deal with that shit. You could just you can exist the way they exist, or kind of. Some challenges, some hard work is required, but it is not going to be so many pitfalls and doors that you put in your place and barriers set up for you because this elected official has enacted certain laws to make sure you got a fair shake. If you think I'm black, so therefore I got to hustle and struggle, that's only because of who's in office. It's not because you black. You see what I'm saying? It's not because you a black person, therefore you got to struggle. You a black person under an elected officials who don't want your black ass to have shit, so therefore you gotta struggle. Put the right people in office and you can just be black and be comfortably black. But the wrong people in office gonna make it hard for your black ass, your Mexican ass, your Asian ass, but the white folks get to have it easy. You see what I'm saying? And if it's not a skin color, it's about a money situation. The rich versus the poor at the end of the day. If you're not rich and you middle class, there's a lot of billionaire rich people that want to make it hard for your middle class ass, right? So let's get off the skin color and just talk about your financial situation, whatever your skin color is. If you fall into a certain tax bracket, and it's not in the billionaire millionaire tax bracket, there are rich people who are black or white or whatever that's trying to make it difficult for your ass to make it because of the tax bracket that they're in. They're gonna raise taxes on them so that you can make it, when the billionaires want them to raise taxes on your middle class ass so that they can keep their money. So if you're not rich and you are living from check to check and you are among the middle class, you need to be paying attention to this election because these rich billionaire motherfuckers are trying to make it harder for you, the middle class person, to succeed. They want to raise your taxes, not theirs. Mm-hmm. You telling me you make $60,000 a year, you want to pay 35%, but that billionaire motherfucker get to pay 15%. That's some bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
There you go.
But that requires a lot of research and understanding of how shit goes, how civics works, the chain of command, not just the presidential election, but a lot of different elected officials in your city, your state, and your county. Those are people are also running for office. They don't get a lot of screen time, airtime, because the presidential election sucks up a lot of the attention. But they're gonna be on these ballots when you go to vote. You're going to see names you don't recognize right there in the city, the state that you live in, that's running for a position of office to try to make things easier for you, make your life, not say easier, but slightly less stressful. Aren't y'all under a lot of damn stress? Ain't y'all tired of struggling and hustling? Niggas always talk about, I'm a hustle. Y'all, you can't hustle for the rest of your life. You cannot hustle forever. Nor should you want to hustle. I'm tired of hustling, Jules. I'm tired of hustling. I'm just gonna be honest. I want some easy street. I'm tired of fucking hustling all the time. I'm about to be 42 this year. I am tired of fucking hustling. Hustle. Why can't I sit down and make some money? Why can't I sit down and make a buck? Because the government officials that I elected has allowed that to happen for me. Instead of me having to fucking hustle all day long. I'm not proud to be a hustler, right? I'm a hustler because that's a survival mechanism. In survival mode, you hustle. But why we got to stay in survival mode all the time? Can we wake up and know that there's food in our refrigerator? Know that there's gas at the gas pump? And it's affordable gas, right? The gas price is affordable for you, where it's not $5 a fucking gallon. That's all elected officials right there. You can't hustle if you can't put some gas in your fucking car. If gas costs $6 a gallon, all you finna do is jack your hustle prices up and be like, you just gonna put yourself out of business. Cause you hustling. I'm tired of hustling, dude. I'm tired of fucking hustling. I would like some elected officials in office that sets things in place so I don't have to continue to just hustle and work my fingers to the bone and then die and shit. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I want to start a business and I want a fair shake at the starting of my business. But if I got Republican leadership, they gonna wash me out of that. I ain't gonna be able to really do much. The Republicans don't make it easy for your black ass to start a business. And I ain't saying Democrats is perfect. You got some crooked Democrats too. But damn,
they are crooked.
Yeah, they ain't all like, ain't nobody perfect here. What I'm saying is there is some type of I can't see the word I want to use. I can't think how I want to say this. The Democrats, when they're in office, the economy is just better. No, they not perfect. But shit is easier to access when they in office. When a Republican is in office, bro, it's fucking hell, bro. Don't matter if it's Trump.
You need these apples and shit. But shit, man, on that note, man, I gotta damn end it because I'm definitely waiting to see what time or if I'm going into work or not.
All right,
so it's 9 o'clock.
So that's the show for y'all this week. This episode, I did my rants about the Biden administration. Check us out same time every week. This time was an early show. We were trying to get in and talk about this EVO stuff, but our normal show time is 9 p.m. Central Time. We gonna talk this game in. Me and Jules gonna constantly give y'all this good content. Until next time, Creator bless y'all. Peace and chicken grease. All right, I'm about to
Hey, you want to hit the apple? Oh, shit.